talk. We're talking video 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 talk. Talking video talk. We're talking video talk.
Yeah.
Talking video talk.
Bitch, we're talking with our boy Willie. You know he's got the shit. He's dancing real hard. I know you'll never get sick of it. He's got that tee on, got that long sexy hair. You know he's about to take his shirt off, his abs so bare. He's got a six-pack. They call him Suburban Commando. He's a big motherfucker and he's dropping it low. He's about to slap that ass, baby, about to slap it so hard. You ever seen this motherfucker running naked through your backyard?
I'm getting too old for this shit to be, you know, roughing around and waving my hands and yelling, "What I?" Hello, good evening to you and welcome back to the show. I am back. Yes, it has been 2 weeks since the 3 weeks since the last show. So yeah, it's been kind of slow today, but hey, this one here, I really wanted to talk to you about this magnificent Bruce Lee Arrow video box, which is due to be released in July. So tonight we will discuss a little bit about that, and also I have my Bruce Lee collection set for you, so we can discuss about Bruce Lee films. Put your volume up. Don't you hear my voice? Hello? Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Is it better now? Hello, do you read me? Can you freaking hear me? Can you hear me out? Yeah. Yes, it is better now, so it is much better if you can even hear what I'm speaking. So I think that is the most important thing when you're doing, you know, video talk. Yeah. Hey, how the hell are you? How the hell are you? Here's Jogolanak is in the house, and California Jani is in the house, and Jades Cinemaniac is in the house, and Melody Maniac is in the house. A lot of maniacs in the house tonight, and JAA and Volunteer and Melody Maniac again. Yes, better now. Hey, alright. Alright. So Bruce Lee. So it's this year marks the 15th anniversary when Bruce Lee was killed. Yeah, he died back in the 1973, just a couple of weeks before Enter the Dragon's world premiere. So it was a freak accident. There were lots of speculation about the reason why he died, but I think the reason has been clear, that it was some sort of like allergic reaction to some medicine and something weird, some weird shit like that. And even though Bruce Lee was in pretty pristine shape, his body was really not feeling too well, because he was, like we say, he was like a over trimmed. He was in such a good condition that he was prone to have all kinds of these weird diseases, as far as I understand. So that was a pretty big loss for the cinema community, and haven't he not died that year in 73? I think if he would still be alive, or if he would live to, let's say, 2010 or something like that, I think he could have been like a actor in the caliber of Clint Eastwood or stuff like that. He was full of ideas. He was like ready to do anything, and he was very physical, and he was one of these guys who really amped up the action, at least in the Hong Kong cinema. So he was a pretty big figure in a Asian cinema and also in the American cinema. He was not born in Asia, or at least not grown up there. He was grown up in California, and yeah, he tried his wings in American films, but he was didn't get too many roles, and he starred in that Green Hornet television series, but that got cancelled, so it was not looking well for Bruce Lee, and then he went back to Hong Kong and made The Big Boss, and everything changed. Yeah, The Big Boss was really the first big hit for Mr. Bruce Lee. This film was made for 50 million. I mean, it was made for $100,000 or something like that. Something peanuts like that. Okay, in the modern, considering inflation and the other stuff, so it would be significantly higher. But that $100,000, this film made $50 million around the world in the box office, so it was unprecedented at the time, at least in the Asian cinema. So Big Boss was really the biggest hit ever come from Asia, and this overnight made fashion out of the martial arts. So anybody seen The Big Boss? Everybody has seen The Big Boss. And also, hey, the votes are open. If you want to say what's your favorite Bruce Lee film, let's discuss about the Bruce Lee. So, of course, write in the chat if you have anything to question. It's a live chat, so write in the chat if you have questions or anything like that. So, in The Big Boss, here we have, this is not a Finnish videotape. This is an exception for me. This is a Swedish videotape. I think I got this from Arsi from Raahe. Is Arsi in the house? Yeah, Arsi donated this beautiful tape for me. The Swedish videotape from Hem Video Film. And no, this label also released films in Finland, but they did not release this. Actually, The Big Boss was not released in Finland at all, not until then. In the mid-90s. It was released in the 90s by Finkino, and for some reason I don't even have that tape. I used to have that, but I don't have it anymore. I have absolutely no idea, is this uncut or is this badly cut. I would suspect that this is pretty heavily cut, but I cannot know. It says tid 1 timmar och 37 minuter. But I haven't checked if it's a uncut version. And yeah, we'll discuss about the cuts of Big Boss, because this film is a mess of a film. Like all the edits, all the fucking shit that went down during that era when it was made in the year 1972 and I mean 1917. Alright, Melody Maniac says, I really enjoy Big Boss, and Big Boss is my favorite. Bruce Lee says, Retribution, and Big Boss is my favorite film with Fist of Fury. Yeah, it was a very major hit, and hey, I gotta show you the next best thing. This is the Finnish Men of Action videotape from the mid-90s here, and I used to have this, and this is the famous fuck up. This is the famous fuck up because apparently they mixed up films. It says Lohikäärmeen nyrkki, The Fist of Dragon, and the description in the back cover and the pictures, they are from Fist of Fury, and it even says that the film is Fist of Fury in the down below, but actually it's Big Boss. This is a famous fuck up in the Finnish movie history, and no, Fist of Fury was never released, not until the 2000s when the DVDs came and the Future Film took over. So I don't know what happened in Finkino, but yeah, they fucked up. They really did fucked up. So then came the DVD. I have here the crappy old DVD from Future Film, and this is the first Finnish release. Okay, there probably was also at the same time there was a VHS, but I don't have it. I don't got it. Yeah, but yes, I already also I have here my go-to version, and now it's about to be obsolete because of the new Arrow video box. But this is Hong Kong Heroes British Blu-ray of Fist of Fury, and this is the first time I saw this film in proper picture quality, because this is shit, and that this VHS, it was full screen, so basically it's useless also. You gotta see Bruce Lee films in widescreen picture. Wouldn't you agree on that? So in Big Boss, Bruce Lee plays this Billy Low, Chang Lee. Okay, he plays Chang. You know, this country boy goes to city and goes to live with his uncle. It's always, why is it always about uncle? Is uncle always in the Asian films? It's uncle this, uncle that. I don't know. In every other Jackie Chan movie, there's somebody is always uncle, come on. Where's the uncle? And Tupes says maybe you should watch Big Boss Swedish VHS. Maybe it have the saw in the head scene intact. Yeah, I'm sure. There it is in this one VHS, and nobody ever paid any attention in that. Most likely yes. But yeah, this Chang, he comes to the town and comes to live with his uncle. There's a family living there, and they're all working in this ice factory. I don't know why would you want to have an ice factory? Who would be your customers? I don't know. But they're working there, but yeah, soon they find out that this ice factory is really manufacturing or smuggling drugs, heroin, stuff like that. And of course, Jeng don't want to be, part of the Golden Triangle, so it gradually leads into the big martial arts showdowns. And I have to say that I really do like Big Boss. It is one of my Bruce Lee favorites. Okay, one of my Bruce Lee favorites. The man only did like 4 movies. But I think Big Boss is very good. It's very funny. It can be kind of funny. It's very enjoyable, very entertaining. And I have to say, there's clear presence of Bruce Lee's on-screen charisma. This is a live proof of that. He really can, hold the picture, and he really can own and be a star of a picture. And that's that. And yeah, really looking forward to see the Big Boss and to see the Mandarin cut. Come on, Mandarin cut. So let's quickly jump into browser, shall we? Wait a second, where's the browser? Yeah, the browser is in here. So I have here the Bruce Lee box here. It was announced last week by Arrow Video, last weekend, yeah. And here it is, costing £120. So in euros, it's about 180 if you include all the import fees and stuff like that. So it's pretty hefty price, but it's gonna be pure gold. So in the end we will check this out, but now I want to mention this, which makes my dick go fucking hard. Yeah, I'm talking about nearly restored original the Blu-ray presentations in Dolby Vision HDR10 compatible, and the Big Boss Mandarin cut, the Mandarin cut. So what the fuck is this Mandarin cut, you might be asking? So this is a version of Big Boss that has been rumored for like ages. It is supposed to be 10 minutes longer, bloodier and gorier, and basically nobody has ever seen it. It has been shown in some festival. This copy of this, it was stored in some collector's collections or something, and it has been long rumored that it's gonna be released. It's gonna be released on DVD. It's gonna be released on Blu-ray, but nobody ever did shit to release it until now, and I can't freaking believe that it's gonna be even getting a 4K and Dolby Vision treatment. Holy shit, what great times in Bolivia. We are really living the greatest times of all. And I am betting that this box here, this is gonna be, at least in my book, it's gonna be one of the better releases of this year. And I was expecting this box, but yeah, not necessarily a box of this magnitude, and not from Arrow Video. So maybe some Criterion or something, but not from Arrow. So this is gonna be the fucking tits, this box. Yeah. So the Mandarin cut. Like I said, the film came to premiere in Hong Kong in 17, or was it 70? Was it in the year 72? No. I have the wrong article here. 71. It was shown in the studio executives in the Hong Kong, and that version included the saw in the head scene. You know, there's probably a picture of this big boss saw in the head. Let's see if I can find you this. Yeah, I got it. I got it, baby. I got it for you, baby. Yeah. So this scene was in the original cut, and this happens when Bruce is fighting these guys in the warehouse alone, and then he kicks one of the guys, and then he comes crashing through the wall. And it's like a cartoon vignette of this guy, you know, making this figure. But originally, Bruce punches this saw in this guy's head and then kicks him. But this was cut originally by the Hong Kong censors, and this scene has never been seen since. Since the few original shots. Maybe it was in the Taiwanese film print. Nobody knows. But yeah, this Mandarin cut will not include this scene, but it is supposed to include like 10 minutes more of gore and additional footage. So I'm looking forward to it. So, and this was cut like after that cut, it was further cuts, and all in the different territories. It got recut. USA version was cut, but I do believe this is the this DVD and Blu-ray and DVD that I have here. It is the longest cut after the Mandarin cut, but yeah, there's gonna be like dozens of different versions of Big Boss. So that is a sign of a great film, but no saw in the head, unfortunately, no saw in the head. But this is the biggest news for me from that box. You know, Mandarin cut. Mandarin cut. I thought the Mandarin cut was going to remain mythic until now. These are amazing times, says Jogolanak. Yeah, these are amazing times, yeah. Was there some sort of video? No. I have seen some video where they just clumsily edit this picture of this saw scene in that scene, but it's not the real thing, man. Hey, Santeri Paju is in the house. Good evening. Bruce Lee is the best martial arts guy ever in the movies. The intensity and charisma of this guy is in the different level. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, Santeri Paju. He is truly one of a kind guy. And yeah, in the beginning I was telling that I'm too bad he died, because I think he would probably become a very even bigger screen legend. Or 10 not. Maybe he would make a couple of flops and then everybody would have forgotten about this. But maybe one of part of Bruce Lee's mysticism is about his death. So, and all these clones, and yeah, everybody would like to have this similar box of Bruce Lee clones. than is here. I got a couple of Bruce Lee clones here for you. Bruce Lee, it's just, this tape just says Bruce Lee, the true game of death. Nice. Nice looking cover. No bullshit, just Bruce Lee. It's a Scandinavian release, so it's got 4 different languages in the back cover, but this is subtitled in Finnish. And also I have the Bruce Lee story, King of Kung Fu, and USA production. So I think there's gotta be hundreds of films like this. You know, this one guy, Bruce Lee, he was so balls to the walls, charismatic and famous. So I don't know any other actor that would have created its own genre. You know, people trying to copy his essence and style and, you know, even his name. Come on, Bruce Lee. The list goes on. There's gotta be like tens of different guys with different Bruce Lee, different names. So that is a pretty remarkable right there. I was hoping you'd show some of your copies of Bruce Lee clones. Well, hey, come on, I have so many, so that is basically, that is, you know, its own broadcast. Maybe I could do this later. Okay. I get one of my favorites. Okay. Oh, where is it? Yeah. This is gotta be one of my favorites. The Ninja Strikes Back, starring Bruce Lee and also Chuck Norris. Now, this is a really outrageous copy of everything Bruce Lee does. Yeah, it even includes the actor called Chuck Norris. And it even includes a fight in Colosseum. And this is awesome. The Ninja Strikes Back. I can wholeheartedly recommend this. It was produced by none other than Dick Randall, and that is a sure guarantee of quality if I ever saw one. Dick Randall has made dozens of films like Pieces, and I think this is at least equally funny than Pieces. I really do recommend The Ninja Strikes Back if you can find it. What other? Yeah, Yeah. This is a too deep rabbit hole to go into right now. So maybe some other day I will do that. Show us Skolin Bronzeman too. Yeah, Skolin Bronzeman. Where did I put the Skolin Bronzeman? Hey, wait a second. I'm gonna get Skolin Bronzeman. Got it. Yeah, I got it. Now this is the stupidest typo ever. So I have here Bruce Lee and the Shaolin Bronzeman. Ale video, 10 markka. Rubianna Lloyd Robinson, Nona Vera and Bruce Lee. But the cover says Bruce Lee and the Skolin Bronzeman. What is a Skolin Bronzeman? I don't know. But they repeated the mistake also in the spine and also in the front. So that is a real professional job right there. Shaolin, Skolin, yeah. Dick Randall is awesome. It is. My favorite title of Bruce Boy Station is Exit the Dragon and Enter the Tiger. Yeah, that's awesome too. Yeah, I got that too. That name alone is the best. They really should have. they should release that again, because all I have is the cut British DVD version, but Exit the Dragon, Enter the Dragon and Exit the Tiger really should get the new Bruce Blu-ray release, and hopefully Bruce Lee is gonna be back in style, and hopefully some other distributors like Vinegar or Severin Film, they would release Bruceploitation. That is my wish. That is my wish. So hey, moving on to the next film that Bruce Lee made, Fist of Fury, and once again I have pretty brilliant looking Swedish VHS release, and Fist of Fury also was one of these films that this didn't release in Finland until the DVD time 2000. So for some reason it remained unreleased here, and like they did with Big Boss. But I gotta tell you, it's been very long time since I have last watched this Fist of Fury. I do have the made in Hong Kong Heroes Blu-ray also, but as far as I remember, Bruce Lee plays this, you know, karate student or yet gonna do story or whatever, and he goes to his master's funeral, and all these evil Japanese guys, they're rivaling karate school, they are causing havoc there, and of course this will lead in the fight between these karate schools. And yeah, this was the first time probably when the nunchucks were used in a cinema motion picture, and yeah, I gotta tell you that Bruce Lee really handles his nunchucks brilliantly. Correct me if I'm mistaken, if there is some other nunchuck scene in some other, but as far as I recall, I have read somewhere that Fist of Fury had the first nunchuck scene. And once again, I don't know if there's any, you know, cuts in this Swedish release, because I ain't seen it, I ain't watched it, but I have seen this, and also I have a Fist of Fury here on Future Film DVD, and all these will be obsolete when the Arrow video box arrives. Tower of Death is actually a surprisingly good movie. Yes, Tower of Death, and this basically is called Game of Death Part 2, and this was like created using some scenes from other Bruce Lee films, and it is overdubbed. And was this the movie when they are showing a close-up of Bruce Lee, and they are really actually using a cardboard figure? You know, this kind of advertisement figure, like Bruce Lee is like this in this cardboard, and they actually put that in the screen, and so somebody's talking and Bruce Lee is like that because he's a cardboard, and then they cut behind Bruce Lee's head, and then Bruce Lee starts to talk, and they really expect us to believe that it's the real Bruce Lee. It was this film, right? Or have I dreamed this film? Because if I dreamt this film, it was a lovely dream. That cardboard thing is in Game of Death. Okay, then I mixed these two films. But yeah, wasn't this it was finished by Robert Close, but this was started by Bruce Lee, and actually he managed to only shoot this scene where he is fighting these different guys in this tower, and I'm always wondering why Game of Death is not called Tower of Death, because that is more suitable film for this, suitable name for this film, but who knows, I don't know. Hey, I forgot to mention about the Fist of Fury, and this too was made for only $100,000, but this sucker, it made $100 million worldwide. So it wasn't a fluke the first time when Bruce Lee got his first box office hit, and now the producers started to notice that hey, there's really, this guy really can make a, you know, box office bundle, so they went with Bruce Lee and let him do more films. So great achievement, this film. And yes, as everybody knows, then came Way of the Dragon. the next year, or was it even this in the same year, Bruce Lee is back directing himself in as a guy who goes to Rome to meet his family, and of course there's an uncle. They have this Chinese restaurant in Rome, and of course there's evil hunky mafiosos who are threatening Bruce Lee's family. And you might guess where this all is. So if we are talking about the plot lines of Bruce Lee films, I don't think there's not that many things to mention. It is like a facade for all these different kind of fighting scenes, and I think this is the most familiar film of Bruce Lee for me. And this I had seen many of times. I had the VHS. This is cut like 3 minutes. This is the Finnish VHS. Cut like 3 minutes, and it's terrible. But I remember watching this many times. There's still a lot to be watched, because this marks the cinematic debut in a brick role by Chuck Norris. None other than Chuck Norris is in this film. Can anybody name which was the first film that Chuck Norris was in? It wasn't a martial arts film, but he had a role like a martial artist in that film. But it was not the cinematic debut. But if we are talking about the martial arts and a huge role, it's a supporting role, you might say. So then we are talking about Way of Dragon. But in the Way of Dragon, it's the film has the legendary fight scene in the Colosseum in the end, and clearly it is mostly shot in studio. But nevertheless, the film has great atmosphere, especially in that scene. No Slaughter in San Francisco. It came after Way of the Dragon. But also the Way of the Dragon includes the nunchuck scene, which was, by the way, missing from this VHS as well as from the English version. And maybe it is missing from this Swedish version. I ain't seen it. I ain't watched it. But also it has a great fight scene with in the backyard of the restaurant. That is really fun. And I have actually seen this in cinema. It was shown some sort of special screening back in Pirkanmaan elokuvakeskus, and it was a really fun experience. Really like a campy humor in it. I really liked it. Santeri says, the ending of Way of the Dragon is awesome. Bruce Lee projected his martial arts philosophy in that. Be water, adapt your enemy style and all that, yeah. And also your chest hair, if you're talking about Chuck Norris. But Chuck Norris's first film, it was it like a Wrecking Crew, film called Wrecking Crew, and this film was actually featured in Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. There's this action scene where Margot Robbie is in, but in that film, in that scene, actually there's Chuck Norris in that scene. I haven't seen that. It's a comedy film, but yeah, so you know. Yeah, okay. So Way of the Dragon was the first film and last film directed by Bruce Lee, and then he started making this Game of Death, like I said, and directing himself. This is cut version and also the Swedish version. God damn, these Swedish versions, these are really good looking. Don't you agree? Much more better looking than the crappy Finnish versions. Where's the... I had 4 of these suckers. Nice. Love those covers. Yeah, me too. Thanks to Arsi if he's watching. Nice. These are very nice. Okay, so he started making it, but in between, or was this started earlier? I don't know. But his final film, actual film, was of course Enter the Dragon. And this too was one of these films that never got a release in Finland until the DVD time. And then as well then came also the VHS. But this was very much hated by the Finnish censors back in the day. I think this was like banned 5 times or something. Something crazy like Dirty Harry. They really didn't like that. And of course Karate Kicks, they really like it. So it was not shown in back in the day in the cinemas, not in the early VHS market, but only in the DVD. But here we have the Scandinavian Blu-ray version, and it's a fine print of it. And yeah, if I had to choose, and I don't think this is Bruce Lee's best film. It's an excellent film, don't get me wrong, but I think Bruce Lee is more at home in Way of the Dragon or Big Boss. Maybe in Fist of Fury too. I think this is more like an American style of film, more like a James Bond style of film, not necessarily outright martial arts film. If you know what I mean. Brainless Kontula seems to think that Enter the Dragon is best film of Bruce Lee's. Very nice covers indeed. Enter the Dragon is my favorite martial arts movie. Pretty much a perfect action movie all around. It's probably the first time you got something nice to say about Himmare Hämmare. Yeah, you could be right, JJ. I always say bad things about Swedish release. Oh, fucking Himmare Hämmare. I don't want to have any Swedish releases in my shelf. But now, I gotta tell you, these are excellent. Because they don't have any Himmare Hämmare in them. That is the reason. Because it says here fucking Big Boss. Not any fucking Himmare Hämmares. It says fucking Game of Death. No fucking Himmare Hämmare. It says goddamn, it says Way of the Dragon, not Himmare Hämmare. It says Fist of Fury. And also the spines. They are clearly spoken in English. Not Himmare Hämmare. So that is the reason to like these covers. Melody Maniac says, when it was released here and I was working in a store which rented films, and when I had to quit my job, I got Enter the Dragon as a parting gift. Nice memories. Hey, that was a nice parting gift. Were you working at Makuni or something? Or which video which video store? What was the video store called? Yeah, so that is about the Bruce Lee history. But yeah, I'm not shitting on Enter the Dragon. I think Enter the Dragon is an excellent film. But I think, yeah, like I said, Big Boss and Way of the Dragon feel more like Bruce Lee style of films. That is the best I can explain it. Hello, Andy Rose. It was a smaller stone, not a chain, says Melody Maniac. Hey, thanks for reminding me of that Matt Helm film. Sharon Tate and Elke Sommer are in too. Bruce Lee was a martial arts advisor for that film too. So probably they meet up with Chuck Norris in that during the shooting of that film. Was it called Wrecking Crew, Jogolonak? If you checked it out, was it called like that? Hello, Roberto Battista. Welcome to the chat. Anything you have? Do you have any questions about Bruce Lee? Because this is a small, you know, very, very, very small cut of Bruce Lee's career. Not gonna be going into that, because I think this broadcast is about this Arrow video box set. Okay, now let's check it out. What's going on with that box? So I put this big screen there. Yes, it is Wrecking Crew, and it is now Norris, and it is how Norris and Lee met. Yeah, nice. Nice piece of information right there. So, I wanted to make this broadcast because, yeah, last weekend Arrow Video announced their perhaps the biggest release of this year so far. So it is Bruce Lee at Golden Harvest Arrow exclusive limited edition, and this is also available as a standard release. Yeah, like this. And both of these are in 4K Ultra HD, this limited release and this standard version, and also available similar box but on Blu-ray. What do you think that? I think this is even better, this red box. I think this suits more for Bruce Lee, and the cover is, I think, a little bit better. What do you think? Yeah, but it is available as different versions. So now it starts to appear. Right. Glad I didn't get any Bruce Lee Blu-rays before. This is the version to get. In fact, indeed. And Bruce Lee has been, released to death. It's been released by Criterion and whatnot. And yeah, like I said, actually, I have to say that I didn't even remember that I have these Blu-rays. I was wondering that, hey, why do I only have, these crappy old DVDs? But then I started to check out and remember that, hey, holy shit, I actually have these Blu-rays from Hong Kong Heroes. So yeah, these are have been in my shelf very long time. I think the same with the cover. So, but hey, I got good news for you, because yeah, this price is the same and you can select, and the contents is exactly the same. As far as I know, the only thing between the difference is the different looking box set. The only £10 difference between 4K and not 4K boxes, yeah. It is really no-brainer to get the 4K. Of course, unless you have, 4K. If you don't have 4K player, then it's not a no-brainer. But yeah, let's check out what is in here. So, it's a description. This definitive collection featuring fresh and exclusive 4K restorations by Arrow Video from the best available film materials, hours of brand and new bonus features, and previously unreleased footage, including the extended Mandarin cut of Big Boss, now 10 minutes longer than any other version previously. This one. And the never before seen log fight from original Game of Death shoot is the ultimate tribute to Bruce Lee's enduring legacy and fruitful collaboration with Golden Harvest. So that text alone makes my balls, explode. So we got brand new 4K restorations of Big Boss, Fist of Fury, Way of the Dragon and Game of Death, and brand new 4K 2K restoration of Game of Death 2 Tower of Death. This one here. Yeah. 4K Ultra HD presentations in Dolby Vision of the Big Boss Mandarin got Fist of Fury, Way of the Dragon and Game of Death. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. My balls are exploding multiple times. I'm fucking squirting jizz all over the fucking studio, man. The high definition Blu-ray presentation of the Hong Kong cut of Game of Death 2, Bruce Lee the Man and the Legend, and Bruce Lee the Legend. These are documentaries, these two last one. Newly restored Mandarin and English and Cantonese mono audio. Newly translated optional English subtitles. multiple alternative cuts of most of film, including the extended Mandarin cut of The Big Boss. Oh my god, my balls are they're just fucking going all around. English export cuts of Big Boss and Fist of Fury, the Japanese cut of Way of the Dragon, and Hong Kong cuts of Game of Death and Game of Death 2, aka Tower of Death. Brand new featured commentaries by David Lesser, Jonathan Clemens, Frank Jeng, Michael Ward, Brandon Bentley, and Mike Leader. So there's hours of worth of watching. Newly uncovered deleted scenes from The Big Boss, plus an essay of Bentley about the scenes still missing, such as saw in the head scene. So yeah, we are not gonna be seeing this funny scene even in this Mega Satan version. Brainless Kontula, I have the US Beta Warner cassette of Enter the Dragon. Is it this like a opening box, or is it like a regular cardboard box, or is it even a clamshell? Two new Legend of the Dragon, a brand new 80-minute overview of Lee's career by film critic and historian Tony Rayans. Two new documentaries of Lee's fighting and working methods featuring interviews with the Golden Harvest producer Andrew Morgan, martial arts experts Michael Ward, Andy Cheng, Frank Cheng, and David Young, film historian Courtney Joyner, and others. Oh my god. Brand new interviews with actors Melissa Longo and Colleen Camp, plus hours of archive interviews with Lee's former co-stars, colleagues, and friends, including Nora Miao, Dan Inosaro, Bob Wall, Jon Wall, and many others. Oh my god, who's gonna be watching all this? This is insane. The Final Game of Death, a brand new feature-length video essay by Arrow Films on Lee's original vision of Game of Death, featuring 2K restoration of the footage directed by Lee in 1972. That is interesting, holy shit. 40th anniversary special edition. Now, this is a weird inclusion. I don't know why they put this in here, but this box also includes this Blu-ray. 40th anniversary special edition of Blu-ray of Enter the Dragon with archive extras including Curse of the Dragon, yada yada yada. But hey, this is coming. Warner Bros has announced that they will be releasing Enter the Dragon this year in 4K. So I think because the box is called the box is called Bruce Lee at Golden Harvest. So why they have included also Enter the Dragon, because it was not in, it was not in Golden Harvest, this film. I don't know. Archive features features including the Hong Kong Connection, Bruce Lee Remembered, Legacy of the Dragon, Dragon Rising, and Grandmaster and the Dragon. Comprehensive trailer of image galleries for each film. Maybe it will include the saw in the head photo. Limited edition packaging featuring newly commissioned artwork by Tony Stella. 200-page hardbound book featuring new writing by Walter John, Henry Blyth, Andrew Stanton, Dylan Cheng, David West, and James Floyd. 200-page, come on. 200-page, holy shit. 24 lobby cards reproductions, 10 glossy photos of Lee in action, reversible poster with vintage poster artwork, and much more. So there's gonna be more. Holy shit, holy shit. I love extras, so losing my load here as well too. Yokolonakis. Yokolonakis also jizzing his balls off well, listening all this good stuff. And hey, 772 minutes. Come on. 770, it's like over 12 hours. Come on. This is relentless, man. This is relentless. Oh my god. Oh my god. Warner Bros. Didn't give Arrow permission to release it in 4K, but gave the rights to all Blu-ray. They want to sell their own 4K release later. Okay, that makes sense, but really that doesn't explain that why I think this box would be fucking awesome even without Enter the Dragon. Maybe it is because some guy will just complain, hey, what the fuck, there's no Enter the Dragon, what the fuck you calling the Bruce Lee box, motherfucker, where's the Enter the Dragon? Maybe it is because of that, maybe. So, okay, it's included, it's cool, whatnot. But this thing will be released in 17th July 2023 with the retail price of £159, and you save £39.99 if you order it from Arrow Video. But then you have to, this doesn't include, the import fees or anything like that. I'm just guessing. This probably doesn't include it. Let's amuse me. I will go to order this now, or at least try to do that. We are basket. What the fuck? I'm not gonna buy 2 of these. Okay, check out securely. Okay, now I will hit this. I will put this away, and I will explain. I will do this because I want to demonstrate how much it will actually cost if you're ordering it to Finland, where I live. I'm a Finnish boy, not an American boy, not a Ruski boy. No, I'm a Finnish boy. Come on, not the Austrian boy. No, I'm a Finnish boy. Come on, what's the matter with you? Okay, delivery £8.50. Yeah. Come on, where's my? I don't remember. Oh, I probably don't remember correctly my Visa card. Security number. I don't know. Tax breakdown. So, it does include taxes. Okay. If it indeed includes taxes, so hey, it's a brilliant deal. Oh my god, this is a brilliant deal. I will be ordering this sucker. Okay, let me go get my goddamn wallet. Oh, yeah, now I remember, yeah. Aha. So it cannot be verified as of now. Okay. But yeah, I think it's wise to order here. Surprise Arnold arrives again. Yeah, come on, it's a surprise Arnold. Every broadcast should have a surprise Arnold over there. Yeah, it's a very good Arnold, but this is a Bruce Lee, but Bruce Lee is bullshit now. Arnold is the best. Yeah, come on. Okay, so it's a pretty hey, if this is not gonna be at the top of 5 releases of 2023, I don't know what is. If this is not included in the top 3 releases of 2023, I don't know what is. What is the box that can over-exceed this? Maybe this is not for everybody. Not everybody likes kung fu movies from the 70s. I can understand that. But the box itself, it includes so much extras, so much, extra things. And I bet Arrow Video has paid, like, the production of this box must have cost like, I don't know. What would you guess that the box set like this, costs for Arrow Video to make? Imagine Arnold and Bruce Lee in the same movie. Come on, it would be like awesome martial arts movie. Come on, I would kick his ass. I would kick his ass all over the place now. Come on. I would have to guess that this is gotta be over, £500,000. It's gotta be. Not necessarily close to million, but it's gonna be like that, something crazy like that. You know, the production cost of the extra features and designing of all this, it costs money, man. But I'm sure this will sell like hot cakes. It will sell like that. Because I think many people have been waiting for this, and it took a long time to get here, but now it is here. But yeah, maybe this red box is the one I'm gonna be getting. What about you? Are you excited about this? Are you gonna be getting Bruce Lee at Golden Harvest box? Are you gonna get the Blu-ray version, or are you gonna get the yellow HDR, or are you gonna get this red one? What about? What's your opinion? Come on, tell it to me. Come on, I'm quitting now. I'm starting to quit this show now. Come on, I need to know your opinion about this. Yeah. Saving my money already, Melody Maniac. He's doing God's work. God, that is called Bruce freaking Lee, man. And hey, about this channel, yeah, I posted that. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this channel, but yeah, it's okay. I like talking. You know, once or for a while, I like to. If there's a good topic, I like to talk about this, but not necessarily. I'm not gonna force myself into like talk about something. If I have a good topic, I will do that, and I try to, you know, I try to concentrate more on the video production, because I do realize that making videos is the way to, you know, if I want to grow this channel. And also to promote videospace.fi. That will come... What the fuck? Somebody's trying to get inside my apartment. Videospace.fi, I want to promote it, but that will come later, a little bit later then. But yeah, I try to concentrate on video making, and if there's a good live topic, and so I will do it. And of course, hey, if you have an idea, if you want something that you would like me to talk about, I'm all ears. So put ideas to here. Maybe I get excited about this. I ordered the yellow one, says Vezius. Santeri Pajo, I don't have 4K player, but I will watch Bruce Lee movies until I'm an old man. Well, it necessarily doesn't matter where you watch them. It's the main thing that you keep watching Bruce Lee. Yellow is the best design of those. It's the color of Bruce verkkarit. The pants. It was very good program about specific topics. More of these. Hey, thank you, Melody Maniac. Saving my dollars for the Bix, but halfway to the Black Friday. Yeah. There is also halfway to the Black Friday coming also, so oh my god, it's gonna be a massacre. Massacre to the wallet. Yeah. I ordered both 4K edition, big fan of Roberto Batista has ordered both of the box. Oh my god, Roberto Batista, you're my hero. You telling me you ordered the yellow and the red one? Come on, you're a wild man. You're a wild man. I love it. I love it. Roberto Batista, you're my hero. Yeah, and the Vinegar Syndrome Black Friday, halfway to Black Friday is coming. It is 1 month, so I bet there's gonna be some crazy offers there too. So it's not gonna be very easy to be a collector. But yeah, we boys, we manage. We have managed until this far, so I think we can manage this year too. What do you say? So, thank you for watching this episode of Video Talk. And next week I won't be coming here, at least not in Sunday, because Sunday is the Labor Day. It's Vappu. It's a national Finnish drinking day. So I won't be here talking about videos. I'll be there outside in the streets drinking beer and sima and shots. But later times I shall return like James Bond. Thank you for watching. Have a great the rest of your day wherever it might be, because here in Finland it is starting to get 9 o'clock in the evening, and that is my cue to hit that stop button. Thanks, Ville. Enjoy the drinking holiday. Well, I was maybe I was a little bit exaggeration, but no, maybe not, because yeah, usually it is just like that. Goodbye.